Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachah, Wadash. Double honors due to the apostles, the bishops, the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and safety to the Lord's elect out there. Mr. Brother Yeshaya. Now, this video is going to be about a current event that just happened. But basically, brothers have chats through our various camps, and the elder of our camp, he actually was the first to post this not too long ago. And, as soon as he posted it, now I read the article. He didn't post this exact article, but he had posted something off X. But it's basically the same subject matter. And it's basically about Trump green lighting a attack of Hamas amidst ceasefire talks. Now, we know how the devil operates, all right? And we know that, like the scriptures say, just as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, right? So we know that, they're very backhanded, okay? They will tell you one thing, all right, and then, do the other. And the scriptures warn us about this, man. All right, so let's just go ahead and get this one first. This is the book of, since I quoted, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So who is our mortal enemy? All right, our mortal enemy is Cain. All right, from the dynamics of Cain and Abel, us representing Abel. All right, and Cain representing the wicked one. All right, and also coming back in the reincarnation, Jacob and Esau, Edom. So that is our mortal enemy, because that enemy is the enemy that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua set up for his sword, like Psalm 17 says, okay, from the wicked, which is thy sword. Let's get that. All right, so, hey, this man was set up to be the perfect enemy of the Lord, man. All right, and with him being the enemy of the Lord, that just, we inherit that beef. How motherfuckers in the street inherit beef from their uncles or their dads and cousins and shit. Hey, we inherited the beef for not only with Esau Edom, but with these other nations through Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, because they hate him. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 17 and verse 13. Arise, O Lord Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. And when you go to the book of Malachi, the first chapter, it tells you who the wicked is. Malachi 1, the burden of the word of the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushua to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushua of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. So when you read it in its context, this is the wicked one, the wickedness, or the border of wickedness, okay, with whom the Lord have indignation, righteous anger forever, is talking about Esau Edom. All right. So we know our enemy. All right. These people don't know their enemies, man. Okay. Actually, going back to the book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 12 and 10, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So we know once iron, grabs a hold to a certain metal, all right, it's pretty much irreversible. Okay, it's damn near irreversible, right? Just as the wickedness of Esau that he put on that vessel, okay, Esau Edom, that nation, okay, it can't be reversed, because the Lord set that up. The Lord put that in place, all right, for a purpose, and his will get done. All right. So, hey, these people are going to understand the sheer evil that these people harness. All right, Esau, Edom. These people, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and also all of the nations, they're going to find out pretty soon, man. Because the Lord said that he's going to basically put the spirit on them, all right, to be like a madman sparing none. All right, and also they know that they have but a short time. Okay, so he's gonna pull out all the stops, man. All right, he's gonna come out with wrath because he knoweth that he have but a short time. All right. So anyway, Doha blast. Israel hits top Hamas leaders amid ceasefire talks attack greenlit by Trump. Hamas's exiled leadership has long been based in the Gulf nation of Qatar, which serves as a mediator for talks with Israel since the latest war in Gaza. So Qatar is basically, middleman, the mediator, all right, for talks between, the Hamas and Israel. Several explosions rocked Qatar's capital on Tuesday in a purported attack by Israel on top leaders of Palestinian group Hamas who are based in Doha or were present for ceasefire talks. Here are key points so far. It was President Trump who gave the green light to Benjamin Netanyahu's regime for the attack. An Israeli news channel reported, quoting unnamed officials. Netanyahu, however, posted on X, Israel initiated it, Israel carried it out, and Israel takes full responsibility. Top leaders of the Palestinian group were together in the Gulf City after a peace call by Donald Trump. The Hamas negotiating delegation was expressly discussing Trump's proposal for a ceasefire in Gaza and the release of hostages, Al Arabiya reported. Details of who may have been killed or injured were not immediately out, but Israeli media said Khalil al-Hayya and Zahar Jabarin were amongst those hit. Khalil al-Hayya and Jabarin are among the 5 senior-most Palestinian leaders currently serving as collective heads of Hamas, alongside Khalid Mashal and Mohammed Ismail Darwish and another unnamed official, after Yahya Sinwar was killed by Israel last year. Hamas's exiled leadership has long based in Qatar, which has served as a mediator in talks between Hamas and Israel for several years, even before the latest war in the Gaza Strip. The strike could further complicate negotiations over a ceasefire in Gaza, even as Israel moves in to clear the city of its residents. Earlier this week, Donald Trump said he was giving his last warning to Hamas for a ceasefire. A senior Hamas official called it a humiliated surrender document, but the group said it would discuss and respond. So there you go, just a whole bunch of mess, man. And I mean, and we're watching, so brothers not getting too excited, but we know that this is a step forward, to World War III. All right, the scriptures talk about wars and rumors of wars. All right, so let's get the book of Psalms in the Blue Letter Bible, Psalms 55 and 21, and it read, I'm gonna start at 20. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. Okay, so, amen. Our enemy has broken his covenant. Okay, that brotherly covenant in the garden. Am I my brother's keeper? You were supposed to be. All right, but the Lord has it set up for a beautiful, beautiful outcome. Okay, even though we went through hell and going through hell and had to go through all this stuff, dealing with Esau, Edom, and the other nations, but hey, it's almost done, and it was for what? All right, the divine purpose that He set up for it to be. All right, for us to be lowercase gods on the planet and to judge. We have to go through this. We had to go through this evil, point to experience it and be able to judge, because a righteous judge knows both sides, right? The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. So there you go. Okay. Amongst talks of peace, peace talks, this is, it's an attack lit by, green lit by Trump. So you can't trust these people, man. All right. You can't. And they have a lengthy track record, which proves as well that they're not to be trusted, man. All right, because what? Hey, and this is one of my favorite scriptures when ousting the white man, the so-called white man. All right, this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and Verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So right now, he's getting consumed with the spirit of the Yahweh Bashem Yahweh's mouth, which is the prophets, chanting down his strongholds, chanting down his kingdom. Okay, starting with Babylon the Great. All right, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. So this man is literally being directed by Satan. Okay, so hey, that says a lot right there. All right, that says enough to have a healthy respect for your enemy. All right, Esau, Edom. You know, and we over here do. All right, so we're just trying to warn y'all because we know what he's capable of, man, through the Spirit. All right, Habakkuk 2 and verse 4, behold, his soul which is lifted up in is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire is hell, and is as death. It cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. So there you go. All right, Esau, the so-called whitey man, the white boy. All right, hey, he's a formidable opponent, man, and he has, basically, he's doing what the Lord has set him up to do, man. All right, simple as that. Habakkuk 2 and 5 in the NLT. Wealth is treacherous, and the arrogant are never at rest. They open their mouths as wide as the grave, and like death, they are never satisfied. In their greed, they have gathered up many nations and swallowed many people. So the elect of Esau on the left hand side, the Amalekites. All right, that's what they've done, man. They've colonized pretty much the whole world, man. All right, and he's on his way out. Okay. Going to the book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, who deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So this is pertaining to Esau, Edom. Okay, that same spirit that was in the garden, okay, that beguiled Eve, okay, and caused and was the beginning of our transgression, okay, came back as Cain, and then later Esau. All right, simple as that. He was that serpent in the garden. All right, the wicked. Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. So, we're gonna see where this goes, but this is very important, as far as the war drums beating, man. All right, but one thing that I'm gonna leave you all with is the book of Matthew, the 24th chapter. Okay, wars and rumors of wars, because this is not the end. This is not the end, man. Okay, but we're here though, and we're watching. Okay, and we're waiting on Revelation 13 to be implemented. All right, the MOTB, and that's how we know that the end is imminent. Matthew 24 and 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. All right, so there you go. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So hey, we are in the beginning of sorrows, and it's gonna pretty much lead up into the time of sorrow, all right, which is Jacob's trouble, which shall befall the whole earth, the hour of temptation. All right, and Lord willing, we're protected from that. So I'm ending with that. Lord willing, edifying. I want to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachah, Wadash. Double honors due to the apostles, the bishops, the elders of Great Millstone, and peace, blessings, and safety to the Lord's elect. Shalom.